Hey everybody, want to do a demo. This is a 1970 SONY TC-850 Professional Tape Deck. It's a 3-motor deck. It's got new belts, cleaned all the pots and switches with the Oxid D5 and fader lube. Replaced over 120 electrolytic caps in this thing. Also 2 new run caps in it. I updated the power cord in this thing and got rid of that goofy thing. It's kind of like in a small TIK series with the 2 prongs. It now has a D socket in it, so you can use a typical power cord on it. Went through and all the motors and everything have been lubricated. All the old grease has been taken out and replaced with white lithium grease, electrical grade, and also synthetic oil. This is one of these decks that's in a wooden cabinet. So it did have a gouge on the top, and I sanded the whole entire thing down and stained it. Well, I filled the gouge, stained it, and put a clear coat on it. Pinch rollers are good in this thing. The pinch rollers look like they've never been used. All the tape heads, with the exception of the erase head, has been relapped. This is relapped and polished and demagnetized. Now this is kind of an interesting deck. It has a switch here on the front that'll play either a 2-track tape or 4-track tape. Now the deck is set up to do recording in 4-track only. It won't record on the 2-track, only play on 2-track. So, I'm trying to remember everything here. It's been a long day. Let me get some noise going here. Some nice YouTube copy-free music, copyright-free. So that's obviously the source. And this is coming off the tape. So again, this is what you're hearing now is going onto the tape, and that's coming off of the tape.
Testing.
Quick mic check. Left channel.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Right channel.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Also, this tape deck has 3 speeds. It'll run at 3 3/4, 7.5, and 15. So you get a little bit more tape hiss at the slower speed. That's 3 3/4. This is 7.5. Help if I turn my line back up. Alright, so let's do this again. 3 3/4. That's going onto the tape. That's coming off of the tape at 3 3/4. And here's 15. It's coming off the tape. This is the sound coming from the computer, and it's coming off of the tape. This is what we're recording. Now let's hear what we did. I think I went too far. Did not. This is what we recorded.
testing.
Quick mic check. Left channel. Testing 1 2 3.
Right channel, testing. 1 2 3.
Sorry about that. There we go. Really sounds great at any speed. Alright, let's do... This has a, called a tape shift. I don't know that they were really knew what was going on in 1970 with some of these things. Probably more than I am sure. The tape shift is another term for if you don't have that on, you can kind of find out and do some editing, kind of like an edit button, but they call it tape shift for some reason. So, but rewind. You hear the rattle. These are original Sony NAB hub adapters. They're kind of the lower cost ones, I'd say. They work fine, but it does rattle when there's a lot of tape on the take-up reel on one side or the other. Okay, this is also, it's pretty cool for 1970. It's just one touch. You don't have to stop and then hit play. I can't really do a whole lot. I can't really show a whole lot with the 2-track. I don't have a 2-track tape to save my life right now. But you just flip the switch and there's a 2-track head over here, and it just does playback. So if you have some pre-recorded 2-track tapes that you wanted to listen to from a studio or from the past or whatever, there you go. This will play them. So that's nice. It's a real nice feature. I think I'm running out of stuff to chat about. There was a tape splicing block somebody put on here some time ago, and I just left it on there. But these are nice to have to do a good quality splice. Instead of in your fingers with Scotch tape, you could actually lay it down here, cut a nice angle on it, and cut the breaks off. You know, there's a 90 degree and I guess that's a 45. So that comes with the deck. Also, what comes with this deck is the MRL take-up reel. It's in pretty good shape. It's not bent up, but it does have some scratches and some discoloration on the back. Nothing horrible, but it's not a perfect take-up reel. But it looks real nice. Geez, I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. Oh, one other thing. This thing does... Shoot, I should have did that. It does do sound on sound. And it also has an echo feature with the volume knob for that. So sound on sound and echo. And if you go to hifiengine.com, there is an owner's manual on there you can download and check out. Alright, I think that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them on here or send me an email. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for looking.